A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+. English, that's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to A+ English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Laura.
And you know what, Laura? It's, what's that called? It's summertime. Yeah,
of course.
It's summertime. And students during summertime have, what's that called? A holiday.
Woohoo!
Meaning you don't have to go to school.
Yay!
Meaning you'll probably be bored in a few weeks.
That's true.
Yeah, it does sort of go that way. The first few months or weeks of summer holiday are great, and then you're like, I'm bored. And your mom says, go do some homework. And you go, I'm not bored. And if you really don't want to be bored, if you really want to have a good reason to not be bored and not just a lie or an excuse, maybe you can travel around Taiwan.
Woohoo!
Why not, right?
Yeah, there are so many places I haven't been to.
I mean, a lot of people were doing this during COVID, right? Because traveling to other countries was hard. But from what I heard, places in Taiwan were busy. And so now might be the best time to go and visit all of those popular places in Taiwan. All the customers will be gone, and I'm sure the business owners would be very happy to see you.
Sure.
So, with that idea, we are going to celebrate indigenous culture and art at the TEC Land Arts Festival. There you go. That's a title for you. And yes, it's in Taiwan, and it's down on the East Coast near Hualien, Tailuga, Suao, Taidong, that kind of area. Beautiful part of the island. Let's go check it out. But before we do that, we have our warm-up question. Where is the best place to visit on the east coast of Taiwan, and why? I just mentioned a few of them.
I know. And you actually mentioned the one I would go, which
Suao.
Hualien.
Hualien.
The beautiful beaches,
Yes.
stunning mountains, and of course, Taroko Gorge.
That's right. It's a short drive away.
I don't know if you've been there, but the food there is amazing.
In Taroko Gorge?
No, in Hualien.
Oh, in Hualien. Yes, I remember going to a wonderful little night market there.
Yeah, and also, if you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of some dolphins or whales during a boat tour.
Neat, or fighter jets flying overhead, if that's more your thing.
Well,
but yeah, it's lovely down there.
Hualien is my choice.
It's a great place to go. It's a short trip, so why not? And if we're going to be checking out the East Coast, let's head down to Taidong and go to this arts festival. It should be good.
Celebrate indigenous culture and art at the TEC Land Arts Festival. Warm-up question. Where is the best place to visit on the east coast of Taiwan? Why?
Each summer, Taidong holds a special art and music festival. The first Taiwan East Coast Land TEC Land Arts Festival happened in 2015. The festival's theme is the East Coast's beautiful nature and local indigenous culture. People can see large sculptures in the mountains along Provincial Highway 11.
All right, so the article begins by telling us a little bit about the festival. It says each summer, Taidong holds a special art and music festival. That's great. So it's an annual event. It happens each summer.
Yeah, when we use the word hold, you could hold lots of things like hold a party, hold a meeting. Okay, so hold 这边有举办的意思. Yeah, have you been to some music festivals here in Taiwan?
Sure, I've played at some music festivals
Oh my
here in
God,
Taiwan.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, played at Spring Scream for many years. Played at a blues festival here. I've played at a blues festival in Indonesia. And as a kid, I went to some festivals, maybe the Lollapalooza festivals in America are still going on. I think they're still popular. I was there for the first couple. How about you?
Yeah, I went to the Chunnan
Okay.
one.
Yep.
And that's about it, probably.
I'm sure there are some others.
Yeah.
As you go through the summertime, there are often many
There's so
opportunities
many.
to go to some
Too
cool
many.
festivals. But this is one I have not heard of and not been to. So let's read about it. It says the first Taiwan East Coast Land, or TEC Land Arts Festival, happened in 2015. So it's been almost 10 years.
Oh.
Obviously, it's been successful and popular.
Okay, so for those out there like this, yeah, the TEC land in Chinese is 东海岸大地艺术节. Does that ring a bell, guys?
Kinda does, but let's find out about that name because it is kind of an interesting name. It says the festival's theme is the East Coast's beautiful nature and local indigenous culture. There you go. So the East Coast Land and Arts Festival kind of covers all of that stuff from nature to indigenous culture.
Yeah, there's always like a theme, right? Okay, 主题 is theme and indigenous. This word might sound a little bit difficult for you guys out there. It just means aboriginal, 当地的本土的. Yeah, and speaking of nature, I just love nature. The mountains, the sea, trees, flowers. I need a lot of that because I'm stuck in Taipei.
And they will have all of that and more. And we'll learn about the more in the next sentence. People can see large sculptures in the mountains along Provincial Highway 11. As you're driving through mountains and beautiful nature, you might not expect to see sculptures, but that is part of the cultural aspect of this festival. You get art and nature all in one.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised to find out this information. Sculpture 就是雕塑。可是通常我们不会在 when we're driving or passing along Provincial Highway 11 台11线就是 Provincial Highway 真的很有趣耶。
Last year, 6 artists from both Taiwan and abroad showed their work. Visitors can also buy art at the festival's market. The Moonlight Sea concert is the music part of the festival. In 2022, over 30 bands played there. There are only 8 shows during the festival. So check teclandart.tw for the dates.
And of course, when we have sculptures, we'll probably have paintings. And where we have paintings and sculptures, we have artists. That's right. Paintings and sculptures don't grow on farms. No, they're created by artists. And they actually bring artists from around the world. It says, last year, 6 artists from both Taiwan and abroad showed their work. So you'll get a good taste or a good look at some very interesting art from both here and from overseas or abroad. That's kind of cool.
Oh, and I missed out on that. Okay, maybe, I could go to the one this year.
Sure.
Yeah, and speaking of artists, 不只是那种 the painting artist, 它还有艺人的意思。所以除了艺术家 artist 还可以表示艺人。For example, there are some popular artists in Taiwan. Here would be Amei, Jolin Tsai, Jay Chou. Okay, you guys are probably like, okay, what about Ziyu from Twice? And they're like, woo! Yeah, what about the ones abroad? I like Ariana Grande and probably, not so much with Justin Bieber. I mean, he's great. And Taylor Swift. So these are probably some popular ones. You guys might go, woo, I like them. Yeah.
Never heard of her.
No.
All right.
Okay, don't be
I've
mean.
Heard of her. All right, so I don't know if Taylor Swift will be there, but other artists. And that's a good point. When we say artist, we often think of, Van Gogh, painters, people who make sculptures. But really, if you're an actor, if you're a singer, I mean, I think even writers can be called artists, right? You're doing something creative, performers, But these artists, the one at the festival, will be doing art. But you might actually find musical artists too, not with paintings and sculptures, but with music. As it says, visitors can also buy art at the festival's market, and And then we read, the Moonlight Sea Concert is the music part of the festival. So this is where the musical artists, which we probably would call musicians or singers or bands, that kind of thing, they will be making wonderful music at, I like the name, the Moonlight Sea Concert. Sounds romantic.
It sure does. It even sounds really good in Chinese too.
Oh, yeah.
月光海音乐会. Wow, sounds kind of like soothing, peaceful, and very chill. And I like the idea that visitors can buy art at the festival's market because that's what I like to do while enjoying the music.
That's great fun, and you can help support the artists, which always gives you a nice feeling. And just like I'm sure there's a wonderful variety of art, both from here and abroad, there is also a wide variety of music. It says in 2022, over 30 bands played there. Wow, that's a lot of different musical groups, and I'm sure they're playing many styles. And then we read there are only 8 shows during the festival. So check techlandart.tw. That's the website you want to type in. Check techlandart.tw for the date. So 30 bands, 8 shows. That's what, like 4 or 5 bands per show or something like that, I guess?
Wow. Okay. So this is something I'm really looking forward to. And I'm definitely going to check that website for the dates. Okay. Now, speaking of bands, 就是乐团. Again, these are the ones that the kids listening to us might go, wow, I love them.
I mean, kids and me.
Okay, you like BTS and Blackpink? Blackpink in the area? One Direction?
They're not a band anymore.
Oh, yeah,
they broke up. Their history.
Okay, Mayday from Taiwan.
Oh, they're good. I've even played some of their songs.
Ooh,
and it's fun.
nice.
Whenever you play their songs in Taiwan, people go bananas.
Yeah, they do.
Crazy.
They do.
I love
Okay.
it. All right, so there you go. Some good music. We're not saying that Blackpink will be at the festival,
No,
but I'm sure there'll be some great acts.
Of
Even
course,
if you don't know them, you could probably discover a star of tomorrow today by checking out the festival. Sounds good.
And right now, I'm going to teach you guys some words. OK， 今天我们学到了很多的单字哦。大家刚刚一开始有没有听到我提到一个举办的英文要怎么说？是不是有点放空哦？这是 hold，OK？ 那 hold 它是一个动词嘛，所以它的动词三态的变化来看一下，就是 hold，held，H-E-L-D，held。那刚刚有没有听到我说后面可以接什么名词？通常我们可以举办一个派对，对不对？ Hold a party。那如果举办一个聚会、聚餐，我们可以说 hold a get together。OK， 那接下来看这个例句哦，我举的这个例句蛮有趣的哦。I'm holding a movie marathon. Bring your own popcorn and pillows. 什么是 movie marathon？ 就是那种电影马拉松，就是你们连续看3-4部电影，可能会看到天亮。所以呢，这句例句就是说，我要举办这个电影马拉松，要自备爆米花跟枕头。我们来听一下课文例句是怎么用 hold。My parents always hold a party on my birthday. 意思就是我的父母总是在我的生日那天为我办派对。再来，我们还听到 festival， 也就是我们今天一直都在讲的，就是像是音乐或者是艺术等等的节。所以音乐节就是 music festival。那美食节这个我可能很想去哦，就是 food festival。那艺术节当然就是我们今天提到 art festival 艺术节，还有电影节也是一个我觉得很棒的，就是 film festival。好，看一下课文例句怎么用整句的用法。Seth and I went to the food festival to try new dishes. 哇，这个真的我很想去。Seth 跟我去参加美食节，尝试一些新的菜肴。再来，我们还提到了 nature 这个字，在本课有着大自然的意思，它是一个名词。For example, we can see trees, flowers, and animals in nature. 我们可以在大自然中看到树木、花朵和动物。最后我们看到的是 abroad 这个副词哦，就是在国外，到国外。 OK， 那这个是一个真实的一个 example sentence 哦，就是我的朋友呢，他出国的时候就发生这样的事情。My friend was so homesick when she went abroad that she bought a stuffed animal to keep her company. She called it her travel buddy. 我的朋友去国外时，他非常的想家 ，OK， 所以他买了一个就是填充娃娃，是一只熊熊来着，来陪伴他，然后他还说这是我的 travel buddy， 我的旅行的好朋友、好伙伴。我们来看一下课文例句是怎么用 abroad. My family went abroad for vacation and visited many countries. 我们全家出国度假，然后我们造访了许多国家。接着我们来看一下刚刚有提到 during 的用法哦。during 是一个介系词，用来表示在某段时间、事件或者是活动发生的期间当中，某件事情一直在发生。举例来说，My mom always tells me to drink water during meals.But I prefer soda. 这好像有点不健康，但是是真的哦。就是我妈妈总是告诉我，在吃饭的这一段时间，我们一定要喝水。可是呢，我真的很喜欢喝汽水耶，很不健康。又或者我们来看一下这个 During the school play, I forgot my lines and froze like a statue on stage.OK， 这也是一段期间 ，school play 就是在学校的一个剧场或者是一个表演演出的期间，我突然忘记我的台词，然后就很像一个 statue 一个雕像，然后僵在这个舞台上好啦，这就是我们今天学到的一些就是文法还有单字。接着我们来听一下我们的 review time。Review time.
All right, guys, we have a quick little bit of time for review, so let's check out our 4 new words for today. Remember them? Hold, as in I'm holding a festival, as in a big party, as in nature or outside, and abroad, not here but overseas in a foreign land. Are you ready to do a review time with me?
Yes, I am.
It's a festival of reviewing vocabulary. Fun. All right, so let's do a guess the word. I'm going to give you a definition, and you're going to tell me what word I'm talking about. Okay?
I am so ready.
Things that come from... Oh, this is a hard one to do it without saying the word. Things that aren't fake. Things that are real. Things that aren't man-made, but
nature, natural,
natural nature. That's exactly that. Where we get all of those natural things from, of course, it is nature. And if I'm having a big celebration of some kind of special topic, thing, person, habit, food, activity, what am I having a celebration? And I'm inviting a lot of people from the public to come and join me. It must be a...
festival?
It must be a festival. Exactly.
Can I come?
You absolutely.
Am I invited?
Well, I have to tell you what kind of festival it is. Maybe you wouldn't be interested.
Okay.
We'll get into that later. And if I'm throwing a party, if I'm organizing an event, I'm holding a party or holding a festival or holding a special event. And if I do that in a foreign country, I will be holding my festival abroad, overseas, or in a foreign land. Yes, and you are all invited to my penguin festival in Ethiopia.
Okay, I think count me out.
Really? It's going to be hard getting the penguins to Ethiopia. Penguins don't normally go to the hot part of Africa, but it's going to be great when they get there. I don't know what's going to happen.
FaceTime me.
Okay, I will tell you all about it after it gets canceled and I get out of jail. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you back here for more about this wonderful festival tomorrow. It's a festival fest here at A+ English.
Magic Box.
大家好，我是甜心教主 Cindy 王心凌。现在啊，你们不知道，以前呢，姐我可是号称甜美天花板哦。I was the sweetest idol at that time。不是呢，都说 I am, you are, he is, she is。那为什么我说 I was 呢？因为啊，这个呢，就是英文超级常用的过去简单式啦。 发生在过去、结束在过去的事情或是状态，我们呢就要用过去简单式哦。所以说啊，这个过去发生，过去也结束了。哎，难道甜心教主现在不是甜妹了吗？当然不是咯，因为我现在是甜姐啦。过去简单式呢，搭配过去时间呢，也要配合来变化一下动词哦。这个变化呢，要怎么变呢？通常呢，我们会在动词的后面呢加上 ed。比方说呢，最近因为我参加了新节目的演出，多了好多新粉丝来 follow 我的社群媒体哦。他们呢都来看我的粉丝页有什么更新。A lot of my fans visited my fan page， 很多粉丝呢造访了我的粉丝页。注意到呢 visit 拜访这个动词呢，我们就加上 ed。 visited 表示呢过去访问，那访问的这个动作呢，也在过去的时间那个当下就结束了啊。这个呢就是我们的过去简单式咯。所以啊，看到动词后面接 ed， 大概呢就可以猜到呢是我们的过去时间啦。但有没有不规则的变化呢？当然有啦。例如呢，刚刚看到的这个 be 动词就是I am, he is, she is， 我们呢就要变成 was，I was, she was。那 you are 的这个 are 呢，我们呢就要变成 were， 要请大家多留意咯。知道了过去简单式是什么，我们呢可以来看一些句子咯。比方说呢，大家看我在节目上唱唱跳跳，好像很轻松的模样。I practiced a lot for this show。我为了这场秀练习了很久，好吗？Practice 加上 d 呢，变成过去简单式。那如果说呢，我没有练习呢，这个否定句除了刚刚看到 be 动词 was were， 我们可以呢加上 not 之外，例如呢 I was not at home last night， 我昨晚不在家was not 或是 wasn't。那呢我们也可以使用呢 do does 的过去式 did 加上 not 来辅助动词咯。像刚刚说我没有练习的话呢 I didn't practice at all， 完全没练习。注意到呢 did not 或者是呢 didn't 后面呢我们要接原形动词咯。那么问句该怎么造呢？我们呢记得就倒装了，把 be 动词或是助动词移到句首咯。Did you go to the mall？ 你有去百货公司吗？或者是呢 Were you here at the party yesterday？ 你昨天呢有没有在这个 party 现场啊？当然呢，我们也可以搭配 WH 疑问词咯。What did you do last week？ 你上礼拜都做了些什么？过去简单式呢就是这么好用，这么常用，你也赶快记起来咯。